Thomas Edison. Written by Johnny C. Watcher. Focus question. What traits describe Thomas Edison and how they affect his actions? A curious boy. Thomas Edison loved to question things. He loved to learn how things worked. He also loved to make things work better. Many people think of him as one of the greatest inventors of all the time. Young R. Thomas Alivas Edison was born on February 11th, 1847. He, as he called, did not do well in school. He wanted to question and explore. At that time, school was mostly about remembering facts. Al's mom took him out of school and taught him at home. She taught him to love reading. Al sold food and newspapers on trains. When he was 12 years old, he used the money he earned to buy books and material for experiments. He set up a lab in a train car. Also around this time, Arm lost most of his hearing. When he was 15, Al saved a boy's life. The boy was about to be run over by a boxcar when Al grabbed him. The child's father offered to teach Al how to be telegraph operator. As Al grew older, he traveled around as a telegraph operator. He continued to be interested in science. Edison the inventor. Edison wanted to invent things full time. He invented ways to make the telegraph better. He earned his first patent for electric volt counter in 1869. The invention did not do well. Edison continued to invent. He said he would not give up, no matter what happened. Do you know? The telegraph let people communicate before the invention of the telephone. It used a code of dots and dashes, or short and long beeps that form letters. A new lab. Edison began building and selling some more of his inventions. In 1876, he built a lab in Menlo Park, New Jersey. It was the first research labs in the world built to make money. Many people call it the invention factory. Edison and his workers were there many hours each day. Edison put his ideas in a notebook. He gave the notebook to his workers, who then made the inventions. Edison filled 3,500 notebooks with ideas. Not all those ideas worked. Edison continued to work. He said he needed to find out all the ways something didn't work to find out the way he did. Important inventions. The telephone was invented in 1876, but it didn't work well. People had to yell into the phone to be heard. In 1877, Edison and his team invented a way to make the telephone work better. Edison's family. Edison married Stilwell in 1871. They had 3 children, Marion, Thomas Jr., and William. Mary died in 1884. Edison married his second wife, Minna Miller, in 1886. They had 3 children, Madeline, Charles, and Theodore. Edison also invented a machine that could record words and then play them back. The first thing Edison worked was had a little lamp. Some people didn't believe the machine's works. They thought someone was talking in another room. The phonograph made Edison's famous. A special project. For years, people had tried to make a safe light bulb that most people could buy. Many inventors had tried and failed. First, Edison and his team had to find the right filament, the part of the light bulb that glow. They tried thousands of materials. They finally found one that worked. People were amazed by Edison's electric light. Edison then had to make a system that could light a building and even a city. In 1881, Edison moved to New York City. He helped start the first electric power plant. In time, many places began to use electric lights. The wall of currents. In the 1880s and 1890s, Edison competed with another electric company. Edison's method of delivering the electricity was called direct current or DC. The other company said the method called infrared alternating current or AC was better. AC was invented by Nikola Tesla. AC would later win the competition. Other exciting ideas. In 1887, Edison moved to the new lab in New Jersey. Around that time, he saw a machine that quickly played many images one after another. The images looked as if they were moving. Edison had his team work on two machines. One machine will record the images, and the other will show them. Edison and his team invented a movie camera. They also invented a machine to show the images. Edison tried to put the sound with the images, but it did not work. A remarkable man, Edison continued to invent. Some of his other inventions included machines to mine materials, better batteries, and new use for cement. During his life, Edison had 1,093 pounds, which was record at the time. He worked until he was more than 80 years old. Thomas Edison was died on October 18, 1931. President Herbert Hoover asked people to turn on their lights for a short time. He asked them to think about the great change Thomas Edison had made in their lives. Connections. Writing. Research to learn more about one of the Thomas Edison invention. Create a brochure about the invention to share with your classmates. Social studies. Make a timeline of Thomas Edison's life. Include at least 5 of his inventions on your timeline.